Good evening. The province is taking new steps in the fight against one of Alberta's deadliest killers.
A record number of people died from apparent drug overdoses related to fentanyl last year. Earlier this week, a panel conference was held at MacEwan University to tackle the ongoing opioid crisis. Our Austin Patrick joins us with more on that story.
Thanks, guys. From politicians to police to health officials to parents, fentanyl is on everyone's radar. Earlier this week at MacEwan University, many people gathered to strategize new ways to battle what some say is an epidemic. One of the panel members, Petra Schultz, is one of the many who has lost a loved one. That is a part of a network of people called Moms Stop the Harm. They imagine a new approach where people who use drugs are treated with respect, compassion, and support.
Those who don't absorb the information and still take drugs, we have to teach them how to stay safe. Tell your kids, like I said earlier, don't ever do drugs alone and don't ever all do the same thing at the same time. And then if you have a Naloxone kit, that will get a long way.
In 2014, there were 117 fentanyl-related deaths. That number increased by more than double the following year. And just last year, 343 deaths occurred due to fentanyl-related overdoses. The following day, the Alberta government outlined the actions it is taking to help prevent opioid overdose deaths at the fire hall in downtown Edmonton.
We inject air into the vial.
With over 300 medical response agencies within the province, firefighters across Alberta can now administer injectable naloxone.
The training that Edmonton Fire Rescue developed in conjunction with Alberta Health Services will be used as the basis for all training for all first response agencies across the province.
Registered medical first response groups who choose to carry naloxone will be reimbursed by AHS EMS for the cost of drugs administered while providing care.
There is also a push for supervised consumption sites, or a safe place for users. The province announced $730,000 worth of funding to communities like Edmonton to work towards establishing these sites. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Austin.
That's our Austin Patrick reporting on that story.